7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Inside of the Garnet B Rickard, we're going to have 4 games back-to-back, starting with Novice AA. And it is going to be the Novice AA Toros taking on the Kingston Canadians with number 31, Simon Godden, in goal for Kingston. And at the other end, Alexander Bourgault will be in net for the Toros. Digging away at the loose puck there in the Kingston zone. Nicholas Fata trying to dig away at the loose puck, kept in there by Forbes at the blue line. Knocked down by number 19 out in front. Forbes trying to put that back up there. Got it up there again for number 77. Corbin Towers as he puts it in the zone. Up through center, taken away there by Fata. Found on the dump-in opportunity. That'll go back into the Toros end right here in front of us. Getting after it there was number 12, Marshall, trying to get it out. His lead pass there for number 7, trying to dig away at the loose puck. Up into the zone and over the blue line, looking to take the first shot on net. He gets around the checker with a shot, and a nice stop there by Godden there in the Kingston net. As he got enough of his glove on it to make the stop, Marshall sweeps it into the corner. Back in behind the net goes number 4, Corbin Finley for Kingston, trying to get it out of his own end. Goes back in behind the net. Trying to throw it out of front. That got taken aside, put back in behind the goal. Coming in over the line is number 81. Landon with a pass the other side, looking for the shot. There's the first stop from Bourgault as Alexander Bourgault kicked that one away with the right pad. Kept in there again by Landon. Landon looking for the shot to the net, tipped out of front, and that one went the post out of front of the net. A nice deflection by number 22, it hit the post, and we get a stoppage in play. Tough getting one there by Kingston in their own end. Racing back after it was number 91, Hunter Uppo, back in his own end. Uppo couldn't do anything with the puck. Up through center again. Coming in over the line is Smith. Trying to start a 2-on-1 with number 5. Nice play by Froats. Is able to push him wide, take that pass away from the other side. Toros trying to get it out of the zone. It's right there in the feet there from Maddox, who clears it out. Drew Maddox clears it away at center. And there's a pass picked off again there. But it went over the stick there. Knocked down by Jones from his own zone. Number 71. Carson Jones tried to put it in the zone. It's back up in behind the net there for Froats. Froats trying to get away from the checker there, Kingston. Turned over there. And the opportunity to take him into the boards. Nice play. Back in behind the net goes Froats on the loose puck. Trying to fire it around the zone there for... Picked off there by Uppo. Uppo's shot didn't make it through. There's a chance to clear it out. Big hit there. Trying to clear it out of the zone there by Tower. As that goes down the ice for icing. Come off to the left of the goal. Fired around the boards. Kept in there from the line and cleared out there by the Toros. Number 13 racing after the loose puck. Knocked down by Nicholas Fata, trying to get it up there through the zone. Coming up in now for Kingston. Looking to take the shot. Gets around number 98, Cameron Morrison, for the opportunity to skate it up now. Led out by number 25, Logan Lawson. Turned over again. That'll be number 98, Cameron Morrison picking it up there from his own end. Putting it past Stevens back in behind the net. Coming around the boards. Still nothing here. This is the first game of 4 in a row on MJ Broadcasting. Next, after this one, we'll have the Adam AA's playing their semifinal matchup versus the Pickering Panthers, game number 1 of that series. This is the final game of the regular season for the Novice AA's. Some nice moves there in the corner there from Peels, trying to throw it out of front. Peels gets it in behind the net. There's Evan Archer. Peels trying to get that puck in behind the goal as it gets picked up there by Pickering, and they'll start it up through center. Getting around the check there of number 8, Matt McKay, and still in there for Morrison. It comes in offside. 5:08 remains here in period number 1. Drew Maddox will come off the bench to take the draw here. Versus number 10 there from Pickering. Trying to get that loose puck in. Nice play by Weinstorf. Weinstorf dumps it in the zone. Connor Weinstorf. Nice play to put it in there. The centering pass there out front for number 81, Jacob Ferry, didn't make it through. So the opportunity still keeps it in there from Weinstorf. Nice play again by Connor Weinstorf. Puts it into the zone. Kingston started at their own end. Let out by number 10. Bringing it in is Smith. Trying to get around the check there of Jones. But a nice defensive play to come back by Drew Maddox. Maddox was able to knock his Smith off the puck. Coming around the boards again. Kept in again there from Langdon. Lanigan with a shot. Can't get it through. Fired out and out of the zone. Coming back in the zone. Back to retrieve it in his own end goes Cole Marshall in his own zone. Marshall starting it out with 4 minutes left to go here in the first period. Lead pass for Nicholas Fatto is out of his reach. Uppo couldn't do anything with the puck. Nice play there by number 77. Corbin Towers trying to put it back in the zone. Late pass. This could lead to a breakaway for number 19 looking for the shot. And he scores. Number 19 goes through the 5-hole of Bourgault to open up the scoring and make it 1-0 in favor of Kingston. And that is number 19, Lucas Godden, who gets that one to make it 1-0. Now the face-off here from center. Putting up in the zone there was Logan Lawson trying to get to the loose puck. And it went up into the Kingston bench and out of play. Fata coming in to take this draw versus number 91, Uppo. Trying to get to that loose puck. Nice play there by number 77, Corbin Towers. Trying to get it in the zone. Towers leads it in, looking for the shot. That gets knocked down there by the defenseman out of front. Nice defensive play there by Morrison, number 13 for Kingston. Still paddling away at it there was number 25, Logan Lawson, trying to get it out. That'll come out over the zone. Having to retrieve it in his own end is Carson Jones. Jones spins away from the checker. He'll lead it up. Jones is getting it in over the line, looking to take the shot. Taken into the boards. It goes back in behind the net. Where it'll get picked up there by number 4, trying to get it out of the zone. Late pass, past everybody. Coming right here in front of us is Jones, but he's got to win that race. Couldn't do it. Over the stick. Piles trying to get to the loose puck. Couldn't do it. As Nathan Rossiter was still in there. Piles trying to get it in the zone. Piles puts it back in behind the net. Goes in behind the goal for Rossiter, trying to throw it out of front, and that went over to the reach. That was a centering pass there from Nathan Rossiter. Tried to get it out in front, and it just missed from the connecting out in front of the goal. Back in behind the net, taken off the feet. No penalty on the call. Kept in there from the line. Shot from the net. Peels tried to tip it. Another backhand there from McCabe. Rebound in front for Peels, and he scores! And there's a goal there for the Toros. Archer Peels from the side of the net connected on a loose puck to tie things up at 1. That goal coming at the 8-minute mark here in the first period. Archer Peels ties things up here at 1. Kingston take it back in their own zone. Trying to get it out of there. There's an opportunity kept in from the line by number 81, Jacob Ferry. Ferry tried to get away at the loose puck. He's got to get around number 10. Nice play there on the other end by Drew Maddox. Trying to keep that puck there, puts back into the zone. There's Kingston picking it up in their own end, trying to get it out. A nice play there by Maddox, tried to keep it in. That one over the stick there, Froats, which leads to an opportunity here for Kingston to go one-on-one with a shot. Just fires it high and wide as Smith fires it just over the crossbar, but the Kingston Canadians are still buzzing there in the zone. Taken aside there by the Toros now, Logan Smith. Trying to get it out, kept in there from the line. Nice play by number 97. Thrown in the net, and he gets another opportunity, and another one gets fired high and wide. Smith with 2 glorious opportunities, just can't hit the net. That goes down the ice and into the corner. And it goes for icing. It's the last minute of play here, period number 1 as well. 43 seconds left. What an opportunity there. 2 of them there for Darian Smith, number 10 for Kingston. Both of them just got fired high and wide over Bourgault in the Toros net. Here comes another shot. That'll go through the crease area. Kept in there from the line by D. Tried to put it in the zone. Connor Weinstorff tries to fire it out. Opportunity to clear it. Can't get it out. Here's an opportunity to try and come out. There's Bourgault as that rolls right into him for a face-off. Face-off will be taken in the Toros end for an opportunity now for D to set up. Throws to the net. That one over the stick there of number 91. Slapped around the boards. An opportunity to try and keep it in. Nice play by D. He'll hold it in there. One over the stick there of Nicholas Fata. But cleared out there by Connor Weinstorff. And that will end period number 1. The opening goal scorer was Godden for Kingston, but Peels tied things up before the end of the first period. So we go to the second, all tied up at 1. So here we go to start off period number 2, and it'll be Jackson Stevens to take the draw versus Archer Peels to start off the second period of action. 15 minutes up on the clock. It's a scramble draw, trying to get to that loose puck now is Nathan Rossiter. Peels gets tripped up as it goes into the corner. It'll get picked up there by Hunter Uppo. Uppo tries to get it out of the zone. Nice play to keep it in there from Peels. He's got Nathan Rossiter at the side of the net trying to throw it out of front. That one over the stick, and back comes Kingston the other way. Led up by number 26. Rodmo has it knocked off his stick, and Peels tried to put it in the zone. Archer Peels with a nice play to get around Finley. Setting up Rossiter looking for the shot. Stopped there by Godden, and he'll freeze it against his glove hand. Nice stop there by Simon Godden as he stopped that shot. Right in close from Rossiter. Taking back in behind his own net. Coming around the boards there is number 5. Can't get it out past the line. Nice play to hold it in there for the opportunity by number 3, Riley Froats. Trying to get in with a shot. Nice block out in front. Still loose. That one hit the side of the net. Trying to flip it out. Nice play to chip it by his man. And they'll try to start a 3-on-1, but had it knocked away. A nice play there by number 71. Jones trying to get to the loose puck. Knocked down out in front of us here by number 97, Rowden, who's getting checked on there by number 97, Logan Smith. And man, Smith gets tripped up, and we're going to get our first penalty of the game, and it's going to go to the Toros. The penalty for the trip is going to go to Jacob Ferry, so Kingston get to go to the power play, and It's going to be Hunter Yupo who takes that draw. It's cleared out at center. Nice play. Coming in now was number 77 trying to get to the loose puck there in the zone. And number 77 is Corbin Towers trying to get away at the loose puck. Trying to pick it up again there in the zone. Towers will pick it up with a shot, shorthanded, hit the side of the net. Nice opportunity there from Corbin Towers, but a shot hit the side of the goal. Coming out through center. Nice play there by number 92, Lanigan. Taking it back behind his own net. Fired around the boards, gets kept in there from the blue line. Flip back in behind the Kingston net, where it'll get scooped up there by Joseph Rowden. Rowden with a pass for Godin. They'll chip it away at center. And coming up in the zone now is Yupo trying to get in. Yupo setting up in front with a quick shot. Nice block at in front. Put his body on the line. That goes into the corner there for Godin trying to get to the loose puck. It'll be back in behind the net. It'll come around the other side. Flipped out. Nice play to try and catch up to it. In over the line, trying to stay on side, but the pass from Maddox was out of his reach. Starting it back up now is number 15, Stevens. Jackson Stevens trying to take the shot. That'll go wide. Go into the corner there for Yupo. Uppo couldn't show it in front. And that gets cleared out. 30 seconds left to go on the penalty to Ferry as that goes down the ice and into the corner. D taking it from behind his own net. Firing it over there to the other side, trying to get it out. And he found on the pass, but both Peels and McKay ran into each other. Goes back in behind the net. Trying to throw it out of front. Peels is getting worked over there in the corner. And Kingston come away with it. Kept in there from the line by Marshall with a nice play. Puts it into the Kingston's left corner as they try and move it up there from Morrison, along with Garrison leading it up. Morrison tries for the pass up through center. Nice play there by Cohen Morrison. Puts it down the ice. No icing on the call. Slapped around the other side. Toros trying to get it out of the zone, but there is Darian Smith with the puck. Couldn't do anything with it. The Toros have killed off the penalty to Ferry. So the first penalty of the game goes for naught on the Kingston power play. I don't think they had any shots on net for Bourgault to steer aside. Led up by Archer Peels. The lone goal scorer here for the Toros had that one stripped off the stick. Bringing it in now is Bowles trying to take the shot. Darian Smith will pick up the loose puck and go into the corner. He'll get guarded on as he tries for the wraparound. Slapped around the other side. This will be Finley trying to keep it in. As he does, he falls down on his skates. It goes back in behind the net. And we're getting a tripping call. So it'll be 2 tripping penalties. This one is going to go to Kingston though. So the first Toros power play will go to work when we come back. A face-off just off to the left of Godin in the Kingston goal. Toros trying to get this power play off right. Drew Maddox trying to win the draw. Goes back in behind the net for Finley. Finley slaps it around the boards. That gets kept in there from the blue line. Nice play to try and hold it in. Getting around the check. He got bumped though. As Jacob Ferry couldn't do anything with it. He got bumped before he could shoot it. And that'll go down the ice. The Toros have got to regroup it in their own zone. And back to retrieve it in his own end. There's number 71, Carson Jones. Trying to clear it out. Knocked down and flip back in. Toros get it again. Led up by number 3, Riley Froats with a lead pass. Nice move there by Froats, but he couldn't put it in the zone. Picked up there by Finley as he gets it out. But it'll once again be there in the Toros end. Jones puts it back in the zone. Getting pressured on there. Turnover. Opportunity to walk it right in. 1-on-1, but he gets taken down before he could get his shot away. No penalty on the call. Flip back into the corner. Toros Smith trying to put it back in behind the net for Maddox. Maddox trying to win the battle. That goes past Jones at the line and out. Jones trying to take advantage of a pass on the backhand, getting it over there for Riley Froats, trying to put it in the zone. Nicholas Fata digging away at it, trying to get it in. Gets in the feet there of Stevens here in front of us. Over there to the other side. Nice play. Jones catching up to it now. We'll dump it in. Right back in behind the Kingston net. We're under 10 minutes left to go now in the second period. 1-1 here at the Garnet B. Rickard. Kept in there from the blue line by Morrison, puts it in behind the net. A nice opportunity here to try and throw it out. Nicholas Fatto's looking for a pass for Lawson out of front. Got broken up. Nice play to hold it in. The shot isn't going to make it through a screen. And that is out. And that could be an opportunity here for Darian Smith to go after the loose puck coming out of the penalty box. But the Toros were grouped and were able to stop that breakaway opportunity. Those are one of the worst in hockey when you're on the power play. But as soon as the power play ends and you got the player coming out of the box, it could lead to breakaways just like that. Darren Smith leading it up, coming in over the line. He's coming up, trying to get around the checker. Darren Smith, and his shot goes wide. It'll get picked up there by Bowles and behind the net. Trying to throw it out, stolen aside there by Peels as he leads it in. Peels is starting up with some wheels. Peels is in, trying to get around the checker, and he couldn't do it. He had a man on his back and couldn't convert. Rossiter gonna look for the shot, couldn't pull the trigger, had it knocked off his stick there by Smith. McKay will go over there into the corner and dump it in. Goes back in behind the Kingston net. Rossiter trying to keep it in the zone. It's fired around the boards, nice play to hold it in there. Wennesdorf trying to win that battle. Kept in there from the line by number 8 McKay, puts it back in behind the net. Weinesdorf keeps it in again. That one will go in behind the net. Nice pass by Connor Weinsdorf into the corner for Rossiter. Had it knocked off his stick. And again, kept in there from the line by Marshall. Kingston taking it back in their own end as they try and start something here with Smith. Leading it out of his own end is Smith. Darren Smith with some nice moves. Finally had it knocked off his stick with a nice defensive play, and that goes up into the Kingston bench out of play. This will be a face-off just off to the left of Bourgault in the Toros end. That gets cleared out and down the ice. Number 13, Morrison's got to go after it. And he'll pick it up in his own end. Cohen Morrison getting pressured on now by Smith, trying to do something with the puck. Kept in there from the line by Marshall. Drew Maddox turns around with a shot. That'll go wide. Jacob Ferry picking it up in the zone, fires it back around the other side. Maddox trying to pick it up. The line here of Ferry, Fata, and Smith trying to start something on the forward end. And here comes Smith bringing it in. Nicholas Fata couldn't get the pass there to him. Nice play to hold it in is Marshall. Marshall's going to let go of a shot. It's not going to make it through as they hit a high stick. No penalty on the call. Nor no high stick out in front. Jacob Ferry wins his battle. And Smith gets the opportunity to shoot it. And that gets stopped there by Godin and frozen up in his crease area. Nicholas Fata will now take this draw. Trying to win it. It gets won there by Uppo and down the ice. All the way down. It'll come back for another face-off in the Kingston end as that goes for icing. Another key face-off will be off to the left of the Kingston end to be taken by Fata versus Uppo. And Uppo will win that draw. Fired around the boards there for number 87. And that's Benjamin Tripp trying to get it out. Tripp with a couple of opportunities. Can't get it as it goes back in behind the net. A nice play there by number 25, Lawson. Trying to do something with the puck. Uppo with an opportunity to clear. Can't do it. Kept in there from the line. Toros keep it in there. Finley almost overskated the puck. Skating it up now is number 19, Godin. He'll flip it in and it'll get picked up there in the zone. There's Jones trying to get rid of it for a pass. Couldn't get it out on the opportunity. It'll come around the boards again. That one over the stick there of Towers. He couldn't do anything with the puck. Back into the zone there for the Toros. Trying to chip it out and get it out of their own end. There's Lawson and Fata. It'll come around the other side there for the Toros to fire it around. Towers trying to get to the loose puck on the other side. Here comes Nicholas Fata with the loose puck. He'll have it knocked off his stick, and Kingston will come in. Let out by Uppo. Uppo's got two players coming up there with him too. Uppo trying to take the shot. It got blocked out of front, but he sets it up again. Then the shot from the slot area didn't make it through a maze of players. Toros trying to chip it past the defender. And that's Archer Peels trying to get to the loose puck. Knocked off his stick and brought in with an opportunity to try and shoot it through screen. It goes high and wide just over the glove of Bourgault. Taken aside there by the Toros. Rossiter trying to go with it. Rossiter was able to chip it out there at center. Nathan Rossiter wins that battle. Now comes in over the line. Rossiter, one man to beat, and that's Langdon. Couldn't get around him. Langdon will take it into the corner. Peels is going to try and help. Took his man off the puck. Rossiter is waiting out in front for a pass. Peels is getting tied up in the corner, though, so he couldn't do anything with the puck. Into the corner, and helping out his teammate, though, was Rossiter. It comes free for Peels and behind the net. Nice play there by Peels to get away. Trying for the wraparound. And in front for Rossiter. Scores! Nathan Rossiter right in front of the net. Converts on a pass from Peels. And right now the Toros have got their first lead of the game at 2-1. Work on that line from Peels and Rossiter's led to some scoring chances, and finally Rossiter put one in the back of the net. Smith the shot, right pad save from Godin. Rebound out in front, hit the side of the goal. And now Kingston pick it up out of their own end. That clearing attempt hit Drew Maddox though. Maddox trying to keep it in the zone. Riley Forbes tried to go after it. That'll go down the ice and into the corner as it goes for icing. Face-off will be just off to the right as the Toros try and win that draw back for Phoenix. Forbes back on defense, number 20. Trying to get it out. Nice play there by Fata, trying to dig it there. And Forbes is going to come in. Nice play by Phoenix. Forbes came in from the line and put it back in behind the net. Trying to win that battle over there on the other side will be Garrison, stripped off him by Fata. Fata got it around Morrison to the other side for Towers. Corbin Towers trying to do something with the puck. Sends it up in front. The pass for Fata. Fanned on it. We'll pick it up there at center for Forbes. Forbes has got to go back in his own end with the puck. He'll skate it up through center and try and get around the check there of number 15, Jackson Stevens. Trying to clear it out of the zone. It's an opportunity to go with it now with Fata. Fata trying to find some open ice through center. Nicholas Fata getting it up there now with Lawson with a shot. Fata, a shot stopped there by Godin. He couldn't control it though. It comes away at center. And that'll be Forbes putting it back where it came from, back in behind the net. Where number 26 now, Rodmo will pick it up. Rodmo with a pass to the other side for Godin. Couldn't take it with him at first and now makes his way around. Rossiter trying to get it now. Nathan Rossiter with the winner so far, trying to get that puck out of the zone. Here comes Benjamin Tripp. Trying to get it over there for Uppo on the other side. Taken aside by number 7. Archer Peels bringing it in. Peels gets it from the face-off circle. Throws it to the net. Stopped there by Godin. Hits a loose puck. Rossiter scores! And you can put him down for 2. Nathan Rossiter at the side of the net. Makes it 3-1 Toros. A great time for the insurance to come for the Toros. Comes in the last minute of play of the second period as we have 45 seconds left. Marshall trying to control Darren Smith on the other side. Trying to bring it up into the zone to take a shot. It'll get taken wide and picked off and fired down the ice. Back into the corner goes number 92, Langan on it. Lanigan tries to go with the puck in behind the net. And now it'll be number 91 firing around. Nice play to hold it in. That is going back in behind the net as there's a collision with Smith. Drew Maddox tried to get it. A nice play there by number 97 to try and get it out. Fired around the boards. Marshall tried to hold it in, and he will. Stolen off his stick. Picked off and fired off the boards there for Smith. And that'll do it for period number 2. And 2 late goals by Nathan Rossiter have the Toros up 3-1 to go to the third. Here we go to kickoff period number 3. Nicholas Fata, Corbin Towers, and number 25. Lawson's out there for Toros as that goes up and out of play. Face off again will be right here in front of the Toros bench. One there, and D tries to put it in. Knocked down the Toros as they go for that pass for Corbin Towers. Nicholas Fata will scoop it up there and come in over the blue line. Fata with a shot. Scores! It handcuffs Godin, who wasn't very happy about that. And he showed his disapproval by taking his stick against the post as he couldn't handle that shot from Nicholas Fata. It handcuffed him, going to the back of the net to make it 4-1 Toros. Now the face-off here at center. Towers will come up after the loose puck. Try and dump it in there, taking it aside. Jones tried to hold it in, but off comes Stevens in over the line. Getting around Froats with an opportunity. And it goes back in behind the net. Thrown out of front. Bourgault made the save. Rebound! And they score! Bourgault couldn't be able to regroup himself after making the initial save, and it got swept in out of front of the net before he could get his left pad on it. And it's back to a 2-goal game at 4-2. Face off here, center. Matt McKay on the loose puck, trying to dump it in. Archer trying to throw it out of front. Nice play by Peels, throws it out of front for McKay. Couldn't bury it out of front of the net. On that opportunity, kept in by Morrison, looking for the shot. That gets blocked. Skating it up through center. Kingston trying to find some legs after making it 4-2, and that's Finley getting stripped of the puck. In over the line comes number 7, Peels, puts it back in behind the net. Opportunity to be the first one on the puck as he shows some great wheels, takes it in behind the goal. Kingston with the opportunity to clear, gets chipped past Morrison at the line, and Peels was able to hold him up and help him out from the blue line. Make sure Kingston didn't start anything, but now, here they come again. Led up by Uppo. Uppo takes a shot. It goes wide. Going back in behind the net there for the Toros. Fired around the boards there from Phoenix Forbes, trying to get it out of the zone. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here for tripping. Penalty is going to go to Maddox for the trip. Played almost 2 minutes here in the third period, and Kingston gets a power play with the opportunity to cut this to 1. Picked up there by Darian Smith there from the Toros bench. Trying to put it in the zone as Fata on the other side. Nicholas Fata doing everything he can over there. Coming in with a shot. That'll go high and wide. Karam out of front that took a bad bounce there after the Toros. Another quick shot on the backhand that'll get knocked down. Kept in there from the blue line by Lanigan. Lanigan sweeps it in there for another corner for Kingston. And Marshall gets the opportunity to clear, and it'll come out. Trying to race after the loose puck there in the zone. Kingston will scoop it up. It got pressured on there on the other side. Some nice moves there by Kingston to try and get it out of their own end. Up through the neutral zone with the opportunity for Smith. Smith splitting the D, but a nice play by Wanistor. Marshall trying to help him out as well. Still Smith with the puck. Smith is showing some good hands, trying to get to the front of the goal. Finally knocked off his stick and cleared out. Over there to the other side with a lead pass. That one over the stick of Stevens, right onto the tape of Marshall, who sends it down the ice. So a nice play there by Cole Marshall to pick that puck off and put it back in behind the Kingston net. Trying to clear it out of the zone with a pass. It'll be up through center, going past everybody, including Riley Froats. Froats takes it back in his own end with the opportunity to clear. Nice play to knock it down by number 16, throws it to the net, and a nice block out in front there by Jones. Trying to race after the puck there was Corbin Towers, couldn't do it. Archer Peels picks it off. Peels will bring it in. Short-handed, he's already got a goal in the game, but that shot isn't going to make it through as he got tripped off his feet. And the penalty to Maddox is almost over, and that is going to do it for the penalty to Drew Maddox, so the Toros are able to kill it off. Bringing it in over the line, though. Kingston are done with their offense. Lanigan trying to take the shot. Lanigan again. Can't shoot it as he gets taken off his feet. It goes to the other side as the Toros try and clear it out from their bench. Coming up now after the loose puck is Nicholas Fata. Scooped up in their own end. There, this time by Jones, who gets it up there for Maddox. Maddox putting the brakes on, puts it back in behind the net. Slapped around the boards. It'll get kept in from the blue line, though, by Riley Froats. Puts it back in behind the net. Nice play there by Fata. He goes into the corner and tries to go back to the line for Jones. Jones is backing up with the opportunity. Nice play by Riley Froats, sticking to his man. We'll take it back in behind the net now. Froats finding some open ice. It'll come out at center and gets cleared right back in by Retto back into the zone. Picked up now by number 25, Logan Lawson. Looking to do something with the puck. Had some help there with Carson Jones trying to put it in the zone. Carson Jones tries to get around the check there on the other side by Uppo as that goes back into the zone. Nice fork check there by Rossiter trying to do something with the puck. Knocked off his stick by Uppo. Leading it up through center ice now is Darian Smith with a nice move to get around McKay. But now finally McKay and Smith collide here in front of us. Number 5 taking it from his own zone. Getting pressured on nicely by Rossiter. And Pierce tries to keep it in at the line. Toros take it back in their own end with Morrison. Off the boards there for Matt McKay trying to get it out. A nice play by Lanigan, though, held it in. Lanigan couldn't shoot the puck there the first. And again, that gets knocked down. Nice play by Phoenix Forbes. Blocked that shot out in front. It's over there on the other side trying to dig it free out of the zone with Peels. Forbes will skate with it now. Phoenix Forbes skating with the loose puck up through center. He's got a breakaway now. Phoenix Forbes, the shot. That might have caught the blocker hand of Godin. Digging away at the loose puck now. Trying to get it free is Maddox. Morrison with a nice play to hold it in and then backhands it back in behind the net. Nice play by Cameron Morrison. That'll go down the ice and in here into the corner for Phoenix Forbes. Slapping it around to the other side there for Smith. That'll come out down the ice. Almost 7 minutes left to go here at the Garnet B. Rickard between the Novice AA Toros and the Kingston Canadians. They'll take it back in behind their own net. Number 13 looking to do something with that loose puck and get it out of his own end. The lead pass was just over the stick there of Lanigan, so they couldn't go with the puck. Knocked down there by Marshall at center. Cole Marshall with a lead pass, but it's offside. Now it'll be Nicholas Fata out there to take the draw. Right now he's got the insurance goal, the goal that beat Godin over the glove hand to start the third period. There's a dump-in shot going wide of the net. Trying to dig away at the loose puck is Weinersdorf, thrown to the net. Stopped by Godin and taking no chances. He'll pounce on it for a face-off. Fata again will take this draw just off to the right. Trying to get some help there on the other side from Lawson. Kept in there from the line by number 19, Fata, trying to do something with the puck. Turnover. Fata trying to go with it now. Nicholas Fata has the puck. Brings it in over the blue line. Takes a shot. It'll go wide. Carrying off the boards there for Smith, trying to get to the loose puck. Lead pass. Right tape to tape there for number 19. It gets knocked off his stick. That's Godin. Nice play. Got him by Godin. Godin's bringing it in, looking for the shot. Left pad save there from Alexander Bourgault as he kicked it out. Kept in there from the line by Finley. Both players collide there at the penalty box area. Trying to get it in there was La Rochelle. Corbin Towers tried to get to the loose puck here in front of us. Here comes Finley in over the line. Trying to start a 3-on-2 with Smith and La Rochelle. Kept in there from the blue line. And chipped out. That'll get stuck there at center. Nice play by Lawson to clear it out as he goes off on his line change. Kingston take it back in their own end. Looking to start it off the boards. Connor Wallenstorff trying to stick to his man on the other side. Bringing it in now is Villas with a nice move. Brings it in. Shot. Stopped there by Bourgault. It's still loose. And they score from the side of the net. He poked it in from the side of the goal as it laid there. And I believe that goal is going to go to number 5 to make it 4-3. So right now we'll give that goal to number 5, La Rochelle, to make this game a little bit more interesting. Now it's 4-3. Toros started off well with the goal by Fata to make it 4-1, but Kingston's not going away. They were knocking on the door with some offense, and they were able to cut the lead to 4-2 a couple minutes ago. And then La Rochelle just buried a loose puck out in front to make this one 4-3 with still 5:10 left to go here in the game. Face off to the right of Godin. Trying to win that draw. Goes back in behind the net. Trying to get it back to the line for Jacob Ferry out in front of the net. Nice play by Riley Froats. Hold it in. Trying to get to that loose puck now is Ferry. Jacob Ferry getting around the checker with the opportunity to shoot it. He dumps it in. It'll go wide of the net. And there's a collision back in behind the net. We're getting a penalty. It'll go for the trip. Trying to keep it in. Gets touched up now by Jones. This penalty is going to go to Kingston on the trip. Kept in again by Jones. And there's the penalty call. And the penalty is going to go to Brendan Lanigan. And he's having a little trouble getting into the penalty box area. He might need a little assistance from the timekeeper, who lets him in. Face off to the right now of Godin. Kept in. Back to the line for Carson Jones. Into the corner there for Corbin Towers, trying to do something with it now. Towers gets it back to the line again for Carson Jones. Slip back into the corner as the Toros try and start their power play off right. Nicholas Fata goes into the corner to try and help out. Coming around the other side now for Lawson to try and hold it in. Lawson will chip it back in behind the net. That'll get kept in. Nice play by Riley Froats. Held it in from the line. Dumped it back in behind the net. Froats is going to keep it in there from the blue line again, as Kingston can't get it out of the zone on this Toros power play, which is just kicking off. Kept in again by Jones on the other side. Jones's backhand, setting up Nicholas Fata. That'll get knocked down out of front, and Kingston get the opportunity to clear. Fata taking his shot to the net. It gets blocked out in front of the goal. Still an opportunity on the other side, looking for that lead pass. It'll go down into the corner. Karam off the boards here for Towers. Sorry, number 71 is Jones leading it up. Jones gets the opportunity to get around Tripp, and he does. Nice end-to-end rush here by Carson Jones. In and shot. Stop there by Godin, who didn't allow him to stuff it in from the left side of the net. Toros trying to win that battle on the right side. As there's a whole bunch of players joining the fray off to the right, trying to get one loose puck free as that goes behind the net. 3 minutes left to go exactly on the clock. Smith trying to get it out. Darian Smith with the opportunity to get it going. Darian Smith starting something short-handed with 20 seconds left on the penalty to Lanigan. Cuts in. Darian Smith with some nice moves and finally knocked off the puck there by Riley Froats. Did everything he could there, Smith, but he got muscled there by Riley Froats, who was able to knock him off the puck. Went back in behind the net, trying to find that puck out in front of the net for an opportunity to fire it. That one over the stick there of Drew Maddox, who was ready to pull the trigger. Sorry, number 97 is Smith out in front of the net, who missed on that opportunity. But now the Toros come in with a high shot, and that goes high and wide. And that one was Maddox right there. Drew Maddox had that opportunity. Fata trying to get to the loose puck, and we're going to get a whistle on an injured Kingston player at the face-off circle. So it is going to be a Kingston power play on the penalty to Corbin Towers. Trying to slap it around the boards to get it out with Morrison, kept in by Lanigan. Kingston are going to throw everything now with 2 minutes left. Trying to get to the loose puck is Uppo. He's not going to get there before Bourgault covers it up. That'll be a face-off just off to the right of the goal. An opportunity to try and clear it out now. Stevens kept in there by Bowles, who can't take a shot through the net. Toros try and get it out, and they'll get it past Lanigan. That's a big kill. And Godin's off to the bench. Not sure when he went off to the bench as I was focused on the play in the Toros end, but it's an open goal short-handed. There's a shot, gets knocked down. Number 15 with the opportunity to try and clear it out. So this is what kind of plays in the Toros' favor with the penalty. They can dump it down without being penalized for icing. So they can take as many open shots at the net as they can, and that's what Phoenix Forbes just tried to do. It gets blocked down by the Kingston defense and cleared down the ice. And this is what plays against Kingston. Even though they got a power play, they dump it into the corner, and it goes for icing. Timeout's over. Face-off off to the right of the Kingston end. Trying to win that draw now as Peel's on the other side. Trying to keep that in the zone. Gets chipped out there by Forbes, trying to get to the loose puck. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here for interference. Face-off just off to the left of the goal. Kept in there by Kingston. Fired around the boards, kept in by D. His shot is going to get knocked down and can't fire it out. Here comes an opportunity now to try and dump it into the zone. Toros trying to just knock it down. Nice play by Peels. Archer Peels with a nice block. And now he's got to go to the front of the net to try and finish this off. Peels puts the brakes on, throws it to the net. It'll go wide of the goal. But he just came up with a great big shot block to kill off more time. 25 seconds left. Kingston leading it in. 2-man advantage, plus the goalie on the bench. Past the other side. It's going to be out of the reach there of number 16. Trying to throw it out of the front of the net. Goes back to the line. It'll get kept in there from the blue line with a shot. Tipped out of front. It'll go wide. 10 seconds left. Into the corner goes Darian Smith. Darian Smith is going to get pinned there into the corner. Toros trying to keep him there. And a nice play there by Weinestorff to come in as Smith gets taken down. And the Toros, the Novice AA Toros, are going to hang on here for a big 4-3 victory to end off their regular season. And they had to do it the hard way. They had to kill off that 2-man advantage plus the extra man with the goalie out. And they had a 4-1 lead, and Kingston would not go away. They were knocking on the doorstep here in the third period to cut it to 1, but Toros were not going to allow that tying goal to make it in. The goal scorers were Peels, Rossiter had 2, and Nicholas Fata had that game winner to start the third period. Thank you for watching this Novice AA game, and we've got plenty more as advertised at the start of all this. We'll have the Adam AA's in their first game versus Pickering coming up on deck. Who's ready for some more hockey? How about game number 1 of this playoff series between the Adam AA Toros and the Pickering Panthers? Davis Gorham will start this series off, taking the face-off. For that late pass up through center for McDonald. Walk down in their own end. It is going to be Manning in goal for Pickering, and at the other end, it'll be Owen Legg in goal for the Toros. And also on the bench to back up is Gig McBride Hyde. So no Alan Mundy for the Toros in this game. That goes down the ice and into the corner. Fair to pick it up there and behind the net. Taking the side, trying to throw it at her front as Pickering looked for the first opportunity of the series, taking out the stick. Gorham going into the corner, trying to get to the loose puck along with J.P. Houston. Houston taking it back and behind his own net, trying to fire it around the boards. Legg trying to get to it on the other side, and Ethan Legg will clear it out. Number 91 skating after the loose puck, getting pressured on there by Kyle McDonald on the other end. Moving it up there for Davis Gorham as the Toros were off on a change. He'll dump it in deep into the Pickering end, knocked down in his own end there by Ryan McLean. McLean and Miller Hope tried to dig that puck free to put it in the zone. And now Hayden Shaw will scoop it up. Shaw tried for that lead pass for Miller Hope. Was on his feet as they try and dig the puck free from the Toros bench on the other side. Hope looking for the pass. Miller Hope was looking for the pass to the other side. Ryan McLean trying to dig away at the loose puck over there at the bench area. McLean is able to get it free as it rolls into the Peterborough end. Coming back around the boards again. Kept in by Hayden Shaw, trying to do something with that loose puck. Pickering get the opportunity to try and clear it out. Miller Hope was having none of that. Kept it in the zone. Trying to use his feet to kick that puck free. It goes back in behind the net now. What a backhand shot. That's a blocker aside by Manning as he blockered it in behind the net. Trying to get it back to the line for Albert Appleby at the point. Stolen aside there for Justin Shaw, trying to throw it at the front. It goes back to the line for Hayden Shaw, looking for a shot through screen. That got stopped there by Manning. Went in behind the net. Cleared aside, taken over there by Miller Hope. Out skates Pickering with that loose puck. Over there to the other side, bringing it in to Smith. Trying to make his way around. It's Smith taking it in behind the net. Nice play there to hold him was Albert Appleby. Appleby fires it around now for Sam Griffin, trying to get it out of his own end. Coming around the other side now for Calhoun, trying to dig away at it. Liam Calhoun digging at the loose puck, trying to get it out. That'll go wide of the net. And now slapped around the boards there. Kept in though, right in front of us by Millar. Millar trying to dig away at the loose puck. Toros get it with Cole Tassler, tripped up there by 2. Bringing it in now is Colangelo. Colangelo taking it to the net. There's a left pad save by Ethan Legg. Sorry, Owen Legg in the Toros goal. Tassler is racing after the loose puck. Cole Tassler takes it from behind the net. Looking for an opportunity to throw it out of front. It'll be back in behind the net. Trying to go back to the line now for Shaw. He couldn't get a shot through, so Ben Shaw's shot from the line got blocked. Out comes Pickering the other way. Liam Calhoun's backing up, trying to control his man as it goes back in behind the goal. They're trying to find a man to pull the trigger, number 16 out in front. Toros read that well, cleared it out. It'll go all the way down the ice. Not enough for icing, waved off. Toros might take advantage of that. It's still in the zone, trying to get the puck free. Braden Fair. Couldn't do anything with the puck. Number 13 brings it in. Has J.P. Houston backing up with an opportunity to take it to the net for a shot. It'll get stuck there in the slot area. Couldn't pull the trigger. McIsaac gets around the check, turns it over to Kai McDonald. Looking for the backhand to the front of the net now. It goes back in behind the Toros goal. Braden Fair trying to dig it free from Blimke in behind in that corner. Now J.P. Houston will get it. Smack it around the other side for Kai McDonald. Trying to chip it out. Couldn't get it out of the zone though. Davis Gorham with a throw out of front. It got chipped aside before it reached the danger area. Kept in there from the line. A comb. Thrown it to the net. Taken aside there by the Toros, J.P. Houston. Who skates it away for an opportunity for Kai McDonald. Backhand shot. That'll go deeper in behind the Toros net and go for icing. And I would like to give a reminder that we aren't going to have the GoPros set up until the Pee Wee game, as I need to save the battery for those, so my apologies on that. And behind the net goes Justin Shaw trying to get that loose puck there on the other side. Justin Shaw got it free. It goes back in behind the net. Now an opportunity to try and throw it in front. Hayden Shaw's going to try and step into one as they take it from the face-off circle. Now lets it go. Stopped by Manning. Loose puck for Miller Hope. Can't jam it in front. Turned over though. A nice play there by Justin Shaw, but finally steered aside. Brought up in over the line. Comes number 29. Smith knocked off his stick. Justin Shaw taking away it with McLean. Tripped up. There's our first penalty of the series. And it's going to go to the Toros for tripping. South will be off to the left of the Toros goal, looking for the backhand out of front. It goes back in behind the net for Liam Calhoun to fire it around. It'll get kept in there by Pickering. Knocked down out of front there by Ben Shaw, who gets it out. Sam Griffin racing after it short-handed, trying to get to the loose puck into the corner. He got taken off his feet as it's back in behind the net. That chipping penalty went to Miller Hope. Pickering to the other side for Millie, trying to get to the loose puck. Tasla trying to control his man 2, who brings it in offside. Max Papagiorgio to take that draw now. Nice play by Calhoun, and Calhoun will dump it down the length of the ice as we have 1:20 left to go on the penalty to Miller Hope. McLean trying to put the pressure on there in behind the net. Pickering will start it out of their own end as Papagiorgio tries to stick to his man. Picked up there by the Toros, who can't dump it back into the zone. Skating up in. Picked up here by Ben Shaw in his own zone, looking for the pass up there for Justin Shaw. And that is in the feed area trying to get to it. Picked up now by Halua. Halua tried to get a shot. Thought it will get fanned on. Going behind the net. Toads trying to get that loose puck out in front from the face-off circle with Pickering. It goes back in behind the net. These two teams are actually going to square off for game number 2 tomorrow afternoon, as that game is going to be in Pickering. Looking to dump it in the zone. Toros pick it off. Nice play by Ben Shaw. Dumps it down. 15 seconds left on the penalty to Miller Hope. And the Toros might win this race with Papagiorgio. Trying to win it in behind the net. It's in behind the goal. Pickering get that loose puck to get it out. And Miller Hope's getting ready to be sprung from the penalty box. Kai McDonald doing everything he can. Nice read by Gorham. Shot caught there by Manning. Davis Gorham trying to win that draw. Trying to skate it up through center. Backing up is J.P. Houston trying to get in the zone. That'll go back in behind the net there for Braden Fair. Picked off on the other end by McComb, who tries to dump it in. McComb taking it in behind the net. McComb looking to do something with that loose puck in the zone. It'll go back to the line for Ethan Legg. Skating after it now is Legg. And he couldn't go with the loose puck as it got knocked away from him. Bringing it in over the blue line now is McComb. McComb. Nice defensive play by Braden Fair. He pushed him wide. Didn't allow him to get that shot away from the left side of the net. Skating it up now in the last minute of play. Late pass for Kai McDonald, who knocked it down. Kai McDonald trying to split the D to make it in, but that last defender was able to hold him up as it goes back in behind the net. Steered aside by Appleby trying to get to the loose puck. Albert Appleby here in front of us. 40 seconds left to go in the first period. The lead pass for Ryan McLean was over his stick. Trying to chip it in now on the other side. It'll get slapped over there to the other side. That'll be Shaw trying to catch up to the loose puck. He gets taken into the boards. Toros get that loose puck, throw it out in front. There was nobody there to convert. And we are getting a penalty. And the tripping call. So the first Toros power play of this series is coming up next. Face-off will be off to the right of the goal, as that penalty is going to go to Smith. They win that draw. Shot tip. Nice stop there by Manning with a stick stop. But the Toros get that loose puck with another quick shot. Left pad save from Manning. As it goes back into the corner. Goes back to the line again for Shaw. Hayden Shaw with a nice move. Sets in. Shot. That goes high and wide just over the blocker hand of Manning. Toros, 1 second left. And they're going to get a shot through. No, they're not. But they are going to carry a power play for 1:36 into the second period. Now the face-off here at center. Dumps it into the zone, back in behind the Pickering net. It'll be an opportunity to skate with it on the other side. It'll get kept in by Hayden Shaw. Shaw with a back into the net. That's not going to make it through. Trying to get to the loose puck now as Ryan McLean comes up with it. Walking in with a pass for Miller Hope just over his backhand. Hope will get it again. Miller Hope will sweep it into the corner now. With the opportunity to walk it out. He'll take it from the face-off circle. It's Ryan McLean. McLean in front. Quick shot. Stopped there by Manning. Right in close. Back in behind the net it goes now for McLean. Under a minute left to go on the power play now as Ryan McLean does the work down low. Miller Hope trying to help him out on the other side. Picked off again. Miller Hope along with Ryan McLean. Out of front for McLean. Backhand shot. It'll get knocked down out of front. And it'll get cleared away. Trying to slap it out. And Toros keep it in there with Albert Appleby. Cleared away at center. Out comes Pickering with the puck. They'll sweep it. Down the ice and into the corner goes Shaw, who will pick it up in his own end. Getting it over there for Papa Giorgio. Toros couldn't convert on their first power play of the series as that goes past everybody down the ice. And the referee's calling for the high stick. And it gets knocked down the touch by Pickering in their own end. Face-off will be off to the left of the goal. Cole Tasla throwing it out of front. He gets steered aside there by the Pickering goalie. Back around the net, there's Calhoun who keeps it in. Then Calhoun will hold that one in again. Looking for the shot from the side of the net. Gets stopped by Manning. And now Sam Griffin on the loose puck. Smith getting around Tasla on the other side. Trying to find an open lane to get it out. Toros get it. But Maddox gets knocked off the stick. Trying to get that loose puck in the zone. Sam Griffin trying to stick to his man McComb. McComb a shot. Right pad save with ease. Kicked into the corner there by Owen Legg. As the Toros try and get it out of their own end. Led up by Sam Griffin. He got held up by Millar to start. It gets flipped down into the zone. Cole Tassler gets it. Walks out. Shot. Stopped by Manning. Trying to get it out of the zone. Kept in by Davis Gorham. His backhand gets knocked down there by the Pickering defense. And they get the opportunity to clear it out. Papa Giorgio brings it in over the line. Looking for a lane. He's got Gorham going to the net. Papa Giorgio takes it wide. Trying to stuff it out of front. He's got Gorham there. Just couldn't take it to the goal. Pickering skated up through center. In over the blue line. Looking to take the shot. A nice play by Shaw. There's a shot I don't think made it through to the net. Around the boards it goes. It gets kept in there by number 91. Ben Shaw couldn't get it out. He tried to use the boards as a helper, and it just stayed there right in front of the net. It rolls right in now to Owen Lake for a face-off. Here comes another draw just off to the left of the Toros end. Trying to slap it away, and they'll start it out. Trying for a pass the other side. Got broken up there as two tries to get to it. Picked off. Flip pass up through center. Here comes Williamson on over the line. Williamson looks to take a shot. It'll come around the other side now for the Toros to try and clear it. Kept in there from number 14 who puts it back in behind the net. Trying to throw it out in front. The Toros get it. Try to shoot it to the net. Nice block out in front. Toros aren't allowing anything to get through the leg on that opportunity. Coming around the boards for number 14. Davis Gorham from his own end. Trying to get it out. He'll take a second opportunity to try and do it. He gets it up there for Kai McDonald, who couldn't chip it past the defender. Battling away at it. It's still over there on the other side. Picked up now by J.P. Houston. A dumping attempt there from number 14 goes into the corner as they try and dump it out of the zone with a pass. Got it out there for Kai McDonald, trying to skate away with it. McDonald will fire it past the defender. Now trying to get it against McIsaac. J.P. Houston dumps it in right into goal. Stopped by Manning. McIsaac now trying to start something as the Toros are off on a change, but a nice read there by Ryan McLean. Couldn't get it around Millar though here at center. And now Millar just dumps it deep back in behind the Toros net for an opportunity to get to it. It goes back in behind the goal, slapped around to the other side. It tries to come out, and it'll come away at center. Trying to dump it into the zone now in behind the net. It'll go in behind the goal there for the Toros to try and get it. Slapped around, picked up there by Pickering. They'll skate it in through center. Up over the neutral zone. Looking to take the shot. Instead tried for the pass over there for Ryan McLean. Just out of his reach. Miller Hope trying to do the battle over there on the other side. Miller Hope tries to dump it in. It got knocked down there to start by Milano trying to dump it in. Justin Shaw with it. Shaw uses the glass as a helper. Puts it in the zone. Millar from his own end will move it to the other side. And there's a big hit there at center as both players were going after the puck and collided. Nice play by McLean. Can't throw it out front, but we are getting a penalty on the chip. Off to the bench goes Leg, but he's not going to have to go very far as it gets touched up by Pickering for the second penalty call in a row on Pickering. It'll be a power play for the Toros. That tripping call is going to go to Millar of Pickering. It goes back in behind the net with a chance to clear. Liam Calhoun will keep it in from the blue line. Look to take a shot through screen. Opportunity again. Shot. Right pass save there from Manning. And Manning kept it out. Late pass. Bringing it in now. Smith. Smith got around the first checker. Shot. Nice glove hand save as it came out with ease by Owen Legg. And he freezes it up. Takes another face off in the zone. Just off to the left of the Toros end now. With the opportunity to try and clear it. Quick shot, right pad save as it came out for Leg. Another quick shot, going to try it from the line this time. Another right pad save there by Owen Legg. Trying to go for that late pass. It was a nice play by McComb to knock it down at the blue line. Bringing it back in for the Toros now. Kai McDonald looking for the shot. That goes high and wide as they hit a stick. But Papa Giorgio in the front. And that took Manning by surprise. He didn't know where it was, but luckily for him, he didn't have a black puck in behind him. Papa Giorgio trying to get to the loose puck versus Mabonda. Mabonda trying to hold off J.P. Houston now. J.P. Houston's in. Shot. Easy catch save there for Manning. And as Papa Giorgio comes in, he'll freeze it up. Davis Gorham to take this draw off to the left. Kai McDonald has it, sends it up in front, stolen aside there by Pickering. As they'll bring it in over the line with Bloom. Trying to get a shot through the screen. His shot will get knocked down at the front as they try and clear it. Kept in though at the line and put back in behind the Toros net. Trying to get a pass there for Ethan Knight to get it out of the zone, but it got picked off there by Pickering and they got the opportunity to keep it in. We're under 10 minutes left to go here in the second period. Still nothing in game one of this series as that goes down the ice for icing. Face-off will be off to the left of Owen Legg in the goal. Toros win the draw, trying to get it out. Late pass, scooped up there and brought in. But Justin Shaw couldn't get around that checker, or it could have led to a dangerous opportunity for the Toros. Power plays over as the penalty to Millar is up. That was offside. Hayden Shaw couldn't keep it in. Ivany with the loose puck. Turned over. Here comes Miller Hope, but couldn't get around the check of Colangelo. Miller Hope are still digging away at it. Coming around the other side now for Albert Appleby in his own end. Appleby with the opportunity to slap it to the other side. It'll go up through center. Trying to catch up to it now is Ryan McLean. He couldn't get around the check. Colangelo trying to do something with the puck. Miller Hope digging away at it here on the other side. Trying to sweep it in now. There's number 93 looking to take the shot to the net. He'll throw it there for the chance, and they score. And Pickering have broken up the goose egg here in the series as they scored here in the second period to make it 1-0. So we played almost 18 minutes of hockey before somebody was able to put it into the back of the net, and that goal belonged to the Pickering Panthers. So the Toros have got to try and regroup after that. McIsaac brings it in over the line, looking to take the shot to the net. It'll go back in behind the goal, take it into the boards back in behind the net as he's going to try and pin him there and get that puck free. Skating it up now is Miller Hope. In over the line, he'll check it around the check of Millar. Millar trying to hold it in. Sam Griffin gets the loose puck. Toros were offside though. McIsaac with that loose puck. Slammed into the boards there by Sam Griffin. And now Mabonda's pass gets picked off. Cole Tashler bringing it in. Shot just wide of the left post. Into the corner it goes. Melandro is going to try and get to the loose puck. Not before Sam Griffin. Back to the line for Liam Calhoun. Calhoun flutters it to the net. Knocked down by the Pickering defender with the glove hand. Kept in there by Ben Shaw, who shot. Can't make it through. Left pass saved there by Manning. And no rebound. Will be off to the right of the goal. Skating it up through center. Trying to start a 2-on-2 rush. Ivany will take the pass. Ivany, nowhere to throw it to. Throws it to the net instead for a pass. It rolled over the stick of the oncoming forward. Trying to get it out. Be on the other side there for Kai McDonald to try and dig it free. Scooping it up now was Ethan Knight. Couldn't get around the check there. McComb who brings it in. McComb takes it behind the net, tried to throw it out of front. There's nobody there to take that pass as it's stuck in behind the goal now. McComb digging away at the loose puck as the Toros try and get it out. They tried for the lead pass there for Davis Gorham, who gets it. Davis Gorham skating it away through the neutral ice zone with Ethan Knight. Gorham got tripped up there by Smith, who couldn't shoot it. Picked up now there by number 7. Leading it in now is number 7, brings it in over the blue line. Shot from the face-off circle. And that goes wide, or it might have caught the blocker hand of Owen Legg. J.P. Houston with a lead pass. That goes tape to tape, and bringing it in now is Justin Shaw. One man to beat, it's number 7. Justin Shaw breaks on. Shot from the face-off circle. That hit Colangelo out in front. It's in behind the net now. Justin Shaw trying to dig it out in front for a pass for Ryan McLean. Justin Shaw gets another opportunity. That goes wide. Shaw trying to bounce it in from the side of the net. He couldn't convert. The centering pass for McLean. Still aside. McLean digging away at the loose puck. It's still loose. And everybody in a Toros uniform is trying to bang that puck in. But nobody is successful on this opportunity. Justin Shaw is the one that goes to the box for the Toros. Out of that scrum, that goes back in behind the net. With the opportunity to lead it up. Here comes an opportunity for Tesla. Short-handed. Breakaway. Stopped there by Manning. Rebound in front, and the Toros can't bury it. Tesla tried to go high glove, and Manning read it well with a big save, and he also had to stop the rebound out of front. Their face-off to the right. Trying to slap it around the boards. It goes back in behind the net. Toros trying to get to that loose puck now with Cole Tesla. That'll come to the other side for Albert Appleby on the other one. Trying to slap it around. Tesla trying to get to the loose puck. It'll pass there for Hayden Shaw trying to get it. Quick shot, stopped by leg as he tries to get to the loose puck again. Leading it in now is number 8, Tesla, along with Sam Griffin, but there's the trip. And here comes the penalty call. And I believe it might go to Colangelo, number 91. After it'll be taken off to the right. Back in behind the net it goes. Trying to hold him there off to the right side. McLean comes away with it and skates it to the slot area. Ryan McLean can't backhand it to the net. Stolen aside by Pickering as McIsaac brings it up. McIsaac over there to the other side. Can't do anything with the puck as it goes back in behind the goal. Stolen aside by McLean trying to catch up to it. Icombe with a lead pass. There goes tape to tape for an opportunity to dump it in. McIsaac will dump it the length of the ice. Back in behind the Toros net. Trying to slap it around the left side. It got knocked down there by Pickering and cleared out. That'll come out and stay there in the Pickering end. Pressured on as Miller Hope tried to get to the loose puck. Here comes McComb from his own end. McComb with a pass. They're trying to bring it in for a shot. That'll go in wide. Kept in again by McComb, who's got some nice moves, trying to take it to the net. It'll get stolen aside by the Toros and trying to get cleared out. It's a late pass there for Justin Shaw. Shaw couldn't go with the puck over there to the other side. Davis Gorham will get it now. He had it knocked off his stick. In the last minute of play here, period number 2. 1-0 in favor of Pickering, the only goal scorer coming here in the second period. Liam Calhoun trying to start a rush. He had 2 Pickering defenders to beat, but he got taken down. Slapped around the other side. Here comes Braden Fair. Braden Fair to the net. It gets knocked down there by the Pickering defense. And they'll bring it up, trying to start a 2-on-1, but Fair comes back to help out JP Houston to even up the odds on a 2-on-2. Skating up now is Houston. Pass, and out just out of the reach of Max Papagiorgio. He'll try and catch it. Kai McDonald going into the corner as well. Couldn't do anything with the puck. Davis Gorham kept it in. Kai McDonald on the loose puck again. It's a turnover there on the other side. Picked up there by Yu going for a pass. And it gets picked off on the other side by JP Houston, who dumps it into the zone. And that is going to do it for period number 2. And that's not going to... It's going to end on a kind of a rough note as number 91, Colangelo took Toros player down and behind the net. So we'll go to period number 3 with the Toros looking to get on the board. Here at center to start period number 3. Albert Appleby goes for that late pass through center. Trying to dump it in. Here comes an opportunity. Walking in. Stopped there by Manning, and he couldn't put it home. Back up comes Pickering on the other side. Knocked down and tried to flip it in. Ethan Legg with a late pass for Tesla, trying to get it in the zone. It'll go past everybody down the ice and into the corner there for Shaw. Hayden Shaw on that loose puck, slapping it around the boards. Trying to get it out on the other side now is Sam Griffin. Taken aside there by Pickering as they bring it in over the blue line. Looking to pass it out front, stolen aside there by Ethan Legg. Tesla couldn't get it out of his own end as that's going to roll in and get steered aside by Hayden Shaw. Shaw looking for again for that pass for Tesla. Going back in behind the Pickering net, it goes for icing. Face-off will be off to the right. Trying to chip it out of the zone. He lost his footing. That could lead to something here for Miller Hope. Late pass for Justin Shaw. And it gets stopped there by Manning. There's a 2-on-1 that the Toros couldn't convert on. Dump back into the zone. Halura trying to get to the loose puck here in front of us. Ben Shaw. Over there. Pass. Picked up by McIsaac, who can't get it in. McLean taking it to the net. Nice left pad save there by Owen Leggan close. Picked up now by Justin Shaw. Shaw has a man to beat, trying to get around the checker. It'll go all the way into the corner. Trying to find a lane to dump it in. Goes back in behind the net for an opportunity to try and jam it out in front. It'll get stuck back there. That is Colangelo, number 91, trying to do something with the puck. Kept in again. That shot is almost fooled Manning in the Pickering goal, but he was able to still make the easy save and freeze it up for another face-off. Their draw just out to the left of the Pickering end. Trying to get it back to the line. Here's a pass. There's a shot that goes wide of the net. Toros doing everything they can to try and get it on the board here. On the opportunity to throw it out in front, it goes wide of the net. Going back in behind the goal there for Legg. Over there to the other side, he's going to skid it in. With a pass the other side and there for McComb trying to bring it in. McComb with some nice moves. Takes it there from the face-off circle. Takes a shot. It goes wide. Coming around the other side for Smith. Down low for McComb over his stick on the other side. Here comes another opportunity. And the Toros have had plenty of them. And the reason why they're not on the board is that a man named Manning in the Pickering end who stood on his head so far. He's had to stop quite a few breakaways here to keep his club up 1-0. JP Houston. Late pass for Ethan Legg. Legg is bringing it in. Could only take one goal for the Toros to break out here. Sam Griffin tries to do that. And that shot doesn't make it through. A late pass knocked down by Albert Appleby here at center. Trying to put it in the zone back in behind the Pickering net. Coming around the other side from the left corner was Justin Shaw trying to win the battle down low. It's back in behind the net. Trying for a shot, stopped by Manning. And he'll freeze it up. Stuff will be off to the left of the goal. Chip back in behind the net from Tesla. Trying to get it back in behind the goal. It's an opportunity for a wraparound out of front. And they can't bury it out of front of the net as Manning jumps on it for another face-off. The draw just off to the right of the goal now. Kept in by Ben Shaw trying to take a shot to the net. It'll get knocked down out of front. Trying to dig away at it on the other side now is Ben Shaw. It comes trying to get it out of that right corner for an opportunity. It goes in behind the net. Trying to throw it out of front. It went over everybody. Pickering get that loose puck off the boards. It's a big collision there on the other side. Trying to put it in there for Miller Hope. He gets Justin Shaw. He can't go away with the loose puck. It's going to be offside there to the Toros. Miller Hope digging away at the loose puck, trying to get it in. It'll be turned over in the neutral zone off to the other side there for Justin Shaw. Going back in behind the Pickering goal with a pass to the other side for Ryan McLean trying to dig away at it. Here comes Pickering with a pass in for Ben Shaw to clear it. And that could lead to something here for Miller Hope and Ryan McLean. Miller Hope tried for the one-handed pass for McLean. It didn't work. Back comes Pickering with numbers the other way on a 3-on-3 rush. Number 16 will dump it into the corner. Under 10 minutes left to go here in the game. Pickering up 1-0 on the goal in the second period. And referee's hands up. And we're going to get an interference call. Face-off that'll be off to the right of the Toros end now. Davis Gorham wins that draw. Wins it back there for the Toros. Slap back in behind the net. There's Smith on the loose puck trying to get to it. Smith trying to win that battle and get it out of front. Toros steal it aside. Wrap around. Right pad save from Owen Legg. Trying to keep that right pad there so they can't jam it in. They're going to... Legg is without a stick now as the Toros are trying to help him out and clear any puck coming to the net. Colangelo shot. Knocked down. Legg can't pick up a stick. Coming around the boards again. Davis Gorham will get it and lead it up. Gorham comes up through the neutral zone now. Davis Gorham looking to take the shot. Here it is. Stopped by Manning. And he's got to cover it up. Another key draw that'll be off to the right of the Pickering end. Got back there for Appleby. His shot is going to get knocked down. Into the corner it goes. For Sam Griffin, who puts it back in behind the Pickering net as they try and find a lane to skate it out. He'll skate it out, trying to start a 3-on-2. Let in by McComb. McComb puts the brakes on. Tried to get it back to the line. Toros get it, slap it around, knocked down by Pickering. Thrown to the net, trying to jam that one out of front. That hit a Toros stick before it hit the back of the net. 40 seconds left to go on the penalty shot. That hit the post. What an opportunity there for McComb. But his shot beat Owen Legg, but he's got our best friend in behind him. Called the post. Trying for another opportunity. Shot. Right pad save. Loose puck out in front of the net from McComb. He's not going to get it. Slapped around the boards now. Kept in there by Acomb. Acomb to get it out front. Tipped into Owen Legg, who freezes it up. This will be another draw just off to the left. One there by Pickering. It goes back in behind the net for JP Houston to try and slap it around. Thrown to the net, trying to get it there. It goes back in behind the goal. It'll be a lane to clear it out. That goes past Colangelo. And out. Back in their own end to pick it up. Coming around the other side now with a pass tape to tape. The penalty to Ben Shaw is over. Nice play by Millie. Gets in. Shot. Stopped it by Legg, but it's a loose puck there. Sitting for a rebound. But Legg was able to control it before they could get a good enough shot away on that loose puck. Face-off will be taken off to the left now with 7:32 remaining here in the third period. Toros still looking for a goal. They definitely had the opportunities to get on the board, but they've been stymied so far in the Pickering goal by Manning. Trying to get to that loose puck on the other side. Miller Hope digging away at it at his own bench. Trying to get that puck free. It comes free for Ryan McLean. He's not going to be able to make it in. Nice play now by Miller Hope to dump it deep in behind the net. First one in behind the goal is going to try and be Justin Shaw, as it'll be Pickering to get it out. Pickering will get it from their own bench. It'll be a battle there on the other side and flip back in by the Toros. And behind the net, Justin Shaw is going to try and be there, slapped around the boards. Coming up in through the line is Smith. He'll bring it in over the blue line, looking to take the shot to the net. Nice play by Smith. He goes for a drop pass, stolen aside by the Toros. Calhoun with a pass for Davis Gorham, just out of his reach as he tried to take it on the backhand. Bringing it in there with Smith again. He'll put it in behind the net there for Liam Calhoun to slap it around the other side. Kai McDonald trying to get it out. Ben Shaw will pick it up, and that goes down the ice. All the way down for icing. Quick draw, just trying to get a shot through a screen. Smith tries it. That's going to get knocked down or fired out. Not out of the zone, though. Acomb kept it in. Acomb tried to go to the loose puck with Papa Giorgio. Ben Shaw will take it from behind the net. Ben Shaw fired around the other side there for Papa Giorgio again. Trying to dig the puck free from the zone there was Cole Tassler. Tassler racing after the puck now with Sam Griffin. Tassler with Griffin. Shot! Stop by Manning. Rebound for Griffin just over his stick. And the Toros still buzzing for that goal. Late pass. Trying to catch up to it there with Smith against Ben Shaw. Smith gets away from the checker, brings it in, and we're getting a Toros penalty coming up. He goes to Cole Tassler for slashing. McComb will take this draw here. Wins it cleanly back to the line for Mabanda. Couldn't shoot it. Goes into the corner. And now McComb picks it up again. McComb shot. Right pad save there from Owen Legg. Kicked it out. Hayden Shaw can't get it by Mabanda, who held it in. Hayden Shaw will slap it around the other side there for Appleby. Toros try and find a lane to get it out. Not going to happen as it gets knocked down again there by the Toros and fired all the way down this time. Pickering have got to retrieve it in their own end. For an opportunity to skate with it to get it out. Nice play to hold it in. Tips it back in behind the net. Coming around the other side. That'll get kept in there from the blue line by Shaw. Trying to get a shot through the screen area. Never know what could happen. Got a hot goaltender, but if you keep throwing pucks at the net, you could get a strange one and throw them off their game. Justin Shaw, that goes down the ice. Pickering with the opportunity to try and clear it out of their own end. Sam Griffin trying to stick to his man. It'll be picked up on the other side by J.P. Houston, who tries to find a lane. Hit something at the front. Here comes an opportunity now for McComb to get around the checker. It's a hold there on the other side versus Miller Hope. Bringing it in over the blue line. Coming in now is Sam Griffin. Trying to do something with the loose puck. Griffin got taken off his feet. He still got back up. And now Pickering get the opportunity to clear. Trying to start a 3-on-3 rush up through center. Stuck there at the blue line, brought in by Pickering. Past the other side for Smith. Trying to get a shot through. Stopped there by Lake. Corrals it in the Toros chest and takes another face-off. Face-off will get one there by the Toros Gorham. Trying to go with that loose puck. Throwing it in front. Stopped there by Lake. And he's got to find the loose puck, and he will out in front of the net. Leg is going to go to the bench now for the extra attacker. But they're gonna send him back now. Only going to go halfway. See if the Toros can get possession. And then they're going to get that extra man out that they tried to moments ago. And now we're going to get that opportunity. Off comes the extra man. That extra man's going to be Sam Griffin. Trying to get to that loose puck on the other end. Pickering pick it off. Trying to skate to the empty net. Turned over there to J.P. Houston. Houston looking for a lane to dump it out on the backhand. Got it up there for Ryan McLean and Justin Shaw. Picked up again there by J.P. Houston, throwing it to the net. Into the corner goes Justin Shaw. Trying to win the battle in behind the net. Throwing it in front of the net. Trying to get to the backhand, couldn't do it. Toros get the loose puck again. Trying to throw it to the net. Stolen aside there by Pickering. Kept in the zone though. Trying to get it over there to the other side. Picked off again by Pickering. And they'll send it the length of the ice. That's going to go for icing with 45.9 seconds left to go on the clock. A face-off just off to the right. Trying to win that draws McLean, but it gets won by Pickering. Colangelo slapped it around. Knocked down by Miller Hope on the boards. Miller Hope tried to go back to the line. That'll get kept in again by Hayden Shaw. Shot to the net. Stopped there by Manning. Loose puck out of front, trying to jam it in. They're not going to be able to do it. Toros get the loose puck again, setting up McLean. Ryan McLean trying to throw it out of front. And it gets picked off there by Pickering and sent the length of the ice. And it's not going to have enough for icing. That's going to work against the Toros' favor. With 15 seconds left to go here in the third period. Trying to get it out of the zone. Picked up there by Bloom. Taken into the boards. trying to win the battle in behind the net. Slapped around, and Pickering are going to steal game one of this series with a goal in the second period. And you know what? They better give a few extra pats to their goaltender because he came up with some huge saves, including those breakaway saves to start that third period, and the Toros just didn't have the, just couldn't convert on their chances that they had. And now they'll have to dig themselves out of a 1-0 hole in this series. So Pickering draws first blood here at the Granite B. Rickards. So now it's got to be on the Toros' mind to see if they can steal one up in Pickering as game 2 of this series goes tomorrow, as mentioned, at the Don Beer Arena. Thank you for watching game 2 of the day of the Adam AA Toros taking on the Pickering Panthers. And stay right there, because coming right up, we're going to have the Minor Adam A's taking on the Oshawa Minor Generals.